Chris Wharton here, doing another time-lapse drawing video. Today I'm going to be doing a Star Wars mashup in honor of The Force Awakens, which actually comes out tomorrow as of the date of this video. It should be a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to be doing a Christmas-themed mashup with BB-8, Chewbacca, and Ewok, and actually a couple characters which I played all around a lot with during Inktober, Chewster and Alicia. They're a couple of my favorite characters to draw, so I thought it'd be a lot of fun to do this. Anyway, it's going to be showing you the prelim drawing, which actually I came up with on the fly while I was out with my family, and then I took that, I blew it up and tweaked it in Photoshop and built it up with some more details, and then I'm going to show you the time lapse of the inking session. It should be a lot of fun, so just sit back and enjoy it. Have a great one. So while I was out with my family, I like to take this little sketchbook along with me. It's really tiny. It's about maybe 3 by 5, about the size of an index card, and it's got a lot of like random doodles in it, which my daughter has contributed to, but also it's just either for work or for fun. I take these things with me sometimes. I throw them in my pocket, and they get beat up, but I also I don't really care whether I'm doing something that's like fantastic in here or if it's garbage or whatever. So I like to kind of keep it with me in my pocket. And while I was out with my family, I had the idea to do a the Star Wars related video, and I thought it'd be fun to do BB-8, maybe Chewbacca and Ewok, and Alicia and Chewster all together. And so I pulled out my cerulean blue magic marker, the Prismacolor marker I have, and I just started roughing this out. If you're following me on Instagram, I think I showed the version that actually had it was before I added Chewbacca and the Ewok, and you can see it's very, very rough. I'm just kind of throwing in shapes, and then afterwards I added the red pencil to sort of figure out things a little bit more clearly. After taking that off of my sketchbook and throwing it into Photoshop, I blew it up to the size I kind of wanted it and started adding details to it. I cleaned up the lines a little bit. I used some Photoshop tools to make the geometry for BB-8 work a little bit better. And then afterwards I printed it out, and if you look closely you can actually see this is two 8.5 by 11 pages that I've cut in half. I've printed one half of the image on one side and the other half of the image on the other, and then I've sort of found a line that doesn't sort of make the page so hard to draw over that it'll cause any bumps or anything like that when I'm using a light box. And I taped the two together. So I've got pretty much everything here I wanted to do in the drawing. And you can see also, after I printed it out, I went over it with another marker and I added some candy canes, and I added, a TIE Fighter, a Millennium Falcon, some other stuff over here. I got a little Yoda head, and, and then I'm going to take that, I take that and I tape it to the back of the paper that I'm going to be drawing on, and I trace it with a light box, and I try to flesh out the pencils so that they're more like I want them to be in the end. So anyway, here's the inking session. I hope you enjoy it. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. I've got a little bit of a bonus feature for you. About halfway through making this video, my daughter walked in. She's a 6-year-old kid, and she saw me drawing and she was like, "Ooh, I want to draw too." Well, I told her, you can't necessarily ink this one, but I can redraw something for you and have you draw it. She got pretty excited about it, and she sat down at my desk and I set up the camera and I recorded it. Now, keep in mind that she's 6 years old, and I think this is pretty good for a 6-year-old. She's, she's pretty methodical about how she attacked the inking, and you can see, she works on any one given object and, steadily makes progress through the whole thing. I'm pretty proud of her. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the little bonus feature, and I hope you guys have a great set of holidays. See you next year. Thank you.